Okay, Mark, we're going to take a look at this here because I apologize for the wrong setting on the camera. This is the wide angle lens setting, and we'd want this one when you're in a tournament, right? So there's a couple things that we have to zero in on. We have to must have to get that club square at the top. That right palm has to be facing the sky at the top of your swing. That's number one. And number two, and we had a really good day today with this. This isn't one of them, but no. I want you to watch those hands drop behind you. You can do this if you let me get this set up here for you. Hold on. You can do this if the grip gets fixed and you don't have that hand coming off. You've made some really great progress already with this. So it's key for you to realize if you can get that. I'll show you what I mean. That's see the hands together? They're locked together there. Okay, at the top of your swing, your right hand comes off the club. I hope this can pick it up. We're not too far away here. And that'll open the face. Okay, so that's the slice. And because you've always hit a slice, what do you do from there? You come out there. This is the number one core habit that we're going to keep drilling on. But you want to feel like your hands never get out there. You just feel like they're dropping down here and staying in the middle of your body or your back under them. We don't want them to come out here because that club is invariably coming from the outside. And do you see that club right there? Let's take a little closer look at it. And again, I got to magnify it because I put this on the... See how far outside the ball that is? So what direction is that club traveling? It's traveling from out here to over there. I mean, there's names for that. Over the top, outside in, casting, whatever. But you have to get a feeling of being able to drop the hands down like this. Look how close he is to the body from the inside. Now, of course, when I give you these models, I don't mean to indicate that I'm trying to teach you that swing. That's foolish and it's futile. But what I'm doing is indicating some things he's doing that better players tend to do. That's a very typical club golfer's move there. You get the face wide open at the top of the swing and you slice, therefore you got to come over and swing out here to left field to try to keep the ball from curving out to right field. You're doing better with it. You had a 36 for 8 holes the other day, and that must mean you're doing something right. Short game and long game. Okay? So you have to stay with it. Just at times this game gets, even though it's just a hobby and we know we're not playing it for a living, it still gets very, very frustrating for many of us. And you just have to stay with it and just keep plugging along. That's all we can ever ask, right? The same thing with your short game. Be sure that that club face gets square. That is so big in your swing. That the basis of everything you've struggled with in the past, not just since I've been seeing you, but in golf in general, I see these enough to know, over the years that you've always fought a wide open club face at the top of your swing. Now, if you stand at the short shot and you get a little too close to the ball, it gets wide open and you do that little over the top move, you can get that hosel shot, the shank. So you got to keep your distance and keep the club closed. And the same principle, when you're up at the top, let the arms fall while the back is still turned to the target. Okay. I should mention too, on chipping, the ball that we want to run along the ground, you want to get the ball on the green as soon as you can and let your club, let the distance that the hole is determine the club. Not just chip with one club and have to hit it this hard one time and that hard another time. I play all chips. Now this is chip. This is just low running shots. I play all chips about 1 or 2 paces on the green and let the ball run. Chip with as much as a 5 or 6 iron. Now when you're on the high shot, the lob shot, the one we were just talking about, standing a little further away with the club face closed, if you want the ball to get up in the air, you really have to use a lob wedge or a sand wedge. They're the only clubs that'll go high enough without you trying to help them up. You have a flip move. You flip the club head past your hands. We want to let you pull the handle a little bit through. Let the grip lead in, as long as you can keep the club closed. Okay?